Tonight, a West Palm Beach man is in jail charged with aggravated assault for driving his SUV into a crowd of protesters at a Tesla dealership.
It happened in front of that Tesla dealership on Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm Beach on Saturday.
Investigative reporter Terry Parker talked with witnesses and tracked down video of what happened just as it happened.
Witnesses are reporting that Andrew Dutil took his SUV, drove right up on the sidewalk in front of the Tesla dealership. This after they say he'd driven by yelling at them. Let's watch.
Yeah, I had to step back, otherwise I would have got hit.
Mark Beaumont was one of the 70 or so protesters outside of the West Palm Beach Tesla dealership when Andrew Dutil drove his SUV onto the sidewalk, scattering people out of his way before he got out of the car shouting.
He stops, gets out, waves his hands and says, I lost my electronics, I can't steer, no brakes, don't touch the car, it might explode.
Dutil did not hit anyone with the car, but Mark's daughter told police she was in fear for her life.
And she said, he looked like he was coming right at me.
Dutil went into the Tesla dealership while people called 911. When deputies arrived, he took off again, but they quickly pulled him over and took him into custody.
Had he had the intent to really injure somebody, he could have easily done that. And I think that it was pretty much a stunt.
Witnesses told deputies Dutil had driven by earlier, shouting at the protesters before swinging his SUV onto the curb and driving forward about 25 feet before stopping. Beaumont says his group, the Palm Beach Indivisibles, was protesting Elon Musk's involvement in the federal government. I mean, they didn't expect to have a car aimed at them.
We're all Americans, and we're just, exercising our First Amendment rights to say we're not happy with what's going on.
Dutil's LinkedIn page and his Facebook say that he works as a civil engineer for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. I called both the local office in Palm Beach Gardens and the Jacksonville headquarters to confirm that. They have not gotten back to me. He remains in jail with no bond. Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.